finally got here. Professor Rockclaw and the Cobra Deinonychus. Picked up two of these on Walmart.com. Got them for, I believe, $15 less than they would normally be. Buying two. He is number 196 and comes with the alternate head, the dinosaur, and the robotic armor, which I think could have been better if they'd have detail painted it a little. But we're gonna get this bad boy open. But first, here's the side. And the code. And here's that beautiful artwork on the back as usual. Photography rather. See another trooper back there, which I'm gonna make a trooper out of one of my rock claws. Great looking set. I'm not against the dinosaurs. I know a lot of people are, but that's your problem, not mine. And then the side box art. If you don't like it, don't buy it. I'm not going to be mad at you. Do collect how you need to collect so that you can be happy, fellas. And then, of course, the arbitrary UPC code for anybody that needs it. But let's go ahead and get this puppy open and get the other one open and see what we got. Professor Rockclaw. He's got the eye paint, the face paint, the mohawk. His skin color is a little odd. I've heard people saying that there is a tribe of people that is this skin color. I'm not sure. I haven't done any research on it. I'm loving this pistol. I like revolvers, it's my thing, so he does come with all these accessories, the whip, the different heads, or one alternate head, but I've got both of them there because I've opened two here. Then comes with the armor, the harness, the lower jaw armor, which does not stay on very well. However, I think if they had just taken the time to maybe paint some of these perforations black, done a little bit of outline on this, it would have been a lot better. But here I've got Professor Rockclaw controlling the Deinonychus, and behind him, dropped his whip, can't control him. Dead man on scene. Cannot remember what they're going to call these. Maybe a what was it? Paleo Viper, I believe, when this head is on the sculpt. Now, the only thing I don't like about that is because it is Rockclaw, you do have that same skin color, so they can't be of any other race. So it kind of hurts it as a troop builder. But this figure is amazing. And the detail, I mean, just look at the different feathers there coming out the back. The paint apps are amazing. I know why they didn't paint the armor. I know why the gun's not as good as it could have been, because the paint on the dino is insane. But that is Professor Rockclaw and Deinonychus and Paleo Viper. And that's how they're going to be displayed somewhere on my shelf. These are amazing figures. I'm loving it. Ready to see more of this falling in line. I don't have a problem with dinosaurs being in G.I. Joe. Everybody's got a different G.I. Joe. I want everything that was ever made in G.I. Joe for classified. Y'all know that. Y'all have heard me say it 1,000 times. But the wired tail, so you can use it to help prop up. I mean, just look at that shot. I mean, if that was photography, that dude's dead. And then I may end up shedding armor. I'm not sure. I'm not a customizer, so I'm not going to repaint mine, but the whip is the same one from Crocmaster. But I'm thinking most of this stuff is brand new. So, hell of a mold, hell of a toy. I'm loving Professor Rockclaw. Looks exactly the opposite of what you'd think of a professor, but I love it because he knows what he's doing with these dinos, because obviously he's in control. Paleo Viper's got to learn a little better. You know what I mean? Guys, that is it for the Professor Rockclaw and Deinonychus set with alternate head for Paleo Viper. I love it. Can't recommend it enough. So as always, yo, Joe. Well, guys, I had to jump back in here for a minute because the longer I messed with this figure, I do have some problems with it, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and expose them because I'm honest in these reviews. Y'all know that. That pistol, I really did like the look of it, but the design is horrible. It slides out to the side of his hands. The pistol finger will not fit into the pistol grip, where the reason being it's too far out to do it, even if you get the gun in hand, because of the thickness of the end of the gun. And another thing I have a big problem with is this rubber that they used on the secondary is very, very tight. Maybe with some heat you could loosen it up a little bit, but it really hinders the articulation bad. And one other gripe, and it is a gripe, these dinos are very hard to pose, especially when you're having him handle it, them together, because it's always wanting to move the center of mass and cause it to fall over. But this is the pose I'm gonna go with, because I think Rock Claw would be more concerned about shooting his guy than shooting the raptor that's attacking him, because he wants to save the raptor. But I mean, it's a solid figure, looks good, designed well as far as the quality is good, but the articulation is severely hindered. The gun's a no-go at this point, but other than that, pretty good. I'm glad I just got 2 of them. More than that, it's going to be annoying as crap to try to keep posed on a shelf. I think it's going to be hard to keep these as is. But I went with that pose where he'll just put the guy out of his misery while saving the raptor. But guys, that's about it for this, for Professor Rockclaw and the Deinonychus. Thank y'all for tuning in as always. Smash that like button and subscribe. I just surpassed 200. Big deal for me. I know it's not for a lot of people with numbers in the thousands or whatever, but to get to 200 was a great milestone for me and the channel. And I thank y'all. Y'all are the ones that got me there. But guys, continue, please, if you will. Comment below and share the videos. Make sure y'all turn on the notification bell so that you get notifications when I have future upcoming content. And I thank y'all for tuning in. Guys, as always, yo, Joe. All right, guys, so just finished up the Professor Rockclaw and Deinonychus review. Won't throw this little one on here. Picked this up for one of my boys on clearance. Not the clearance I wanted to pay, but not bad. So we got this, and I'm going to just let y'all check out this little review here at the end. Thanks for watching. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? 60 and Yo Joe Daddy here, coming at you with another review. This one's painful. As a Raiders fan, this is going to be hard to mess with. Because, God, those Chiefs, I know, Mikey, you love them. My boy loves them, but it's not my thing. But I did get this for my son that's a Chiefs fan. And I hope that they don't stop with this. I hope we can get a Raiders helmet. Surely we can. Raider Nation, baby. I know you know what I mean, Frank on Doom on you, Frank the Tank. Raider Nation, baby. But, guys, we're going to go ahead and get this up, get this open. It's Kansas City Transformers. KC-59. At least the Dallas one had a cool name, Star Blitz. KC-59, whatever. Well, all right, guys, we're going to get into it. Bashed Kansas City enough. They are a great team with great players. So we'll get this open and see how it goes. All right, guys, so here it is. It's basically the same thing, exactly almost, as the Dallas helmet. Colors are different. I believe the head sculpt might be different. I haven't seen it outside of the helmet form yet. But my son transformed this real quick. It looks good, I'm not going to lie. And it comes with the helmet for the robot for him and for the, oh God, Marcus, what are you doing? Marcus. All right, guys, so enough of that, but we are going to get him transformed into robot mode and hopefully get him in a couple poses. Marcus. All right, so here he is transformed into robot mode, KC59. Got him in the quarterback pose, of course, because they have a very good quarterback in Mahomes, not gonna lie. But basically the same looking figure as the other, with the exception of the head, and I'll pop the helmet off here in a minute and show you. But like I'm saying, it's basically the same figure, but now I can't get him to stand up because I'm not good at posing transformers. Probably should have never moved him. All right, let's get this helmet off. Oh, he's gonna fall, of course. All right, and now I've got the finger in the picture. Boy, this is not going well, but that's what I love about doing it off the cuff. But as you can see, he's got a pretty good head sculpt underneath the helmet. Pretty cool overall. It is what it is. It's a football transformer. I mean, transforms from a helmet to an Autobot, I guess. So it is what it is. But there is KC59 without the helmet. And guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm just going to throw this one on the end of this other video. So as always, Yo, Joe.